He redefined acting. He transformed every role, from the dark streets of the Bronx to the bright lights of Hollywood. This is the life story of one of the greatest actors in film history, Al Pacino. Alfredo James Pacino was born on April 25, 1940, in East Harlem, New York City. His parents divorced when he was just 2 years old, and he was raised by his mother and Italian grandparents in the Bronx. Times were tough. Al grew up in poverty. School wasn't easy, and he often got into trouble. But in the middle of all that chaos, he discovered acting. As a teenager, Al joined the High School of Performing Arts, but he eventually dropped out. He worked small jobs just to survive: janitor, busboy, messenger. Nights were spent chasing roles. Days were spent chasing rent. But one thing never changed: his passion for the craft. In 1969, Pacino made his film debut in Me, Natalie. Then came The Panic in Needle Park, a role that caught the eye of director Francis Ford Coppola. Coppola cast him in a role that would define his career: Michael Corleone in The Godfather, 1972. Studio execs hated the idea. They wanted a big star. Coppola said no. Pacino was perfect. The rest is history. The Godfather became a phenomenon, and Pacino became a star. In the 70s and 80s, Pacino delivered some of cinema's greatest performances: the undercover cop in Serpico, the desperate bank robber in Dog Day Afternoon, and the unforgettable Tony Montana in Scarface. He wasn't acting. He was living the role. Known for his intense method acting, Pacino poured everything into his characters. But with success came struggle. Pacino battled depression and alcoholism. Critics claimed he lost his edge. For a time, it looked like his career might fade. Then, in 1992, Pacino returned with Scent of a Woman. His performance as the blind retired Army colonel was electric. And finally, after 7 nominations, he won the Academy Award for Best Actor. He was back, and better than ever. From Heat with Robert De Niro to The Irishman with Martin Scorsese, Al Pacino has never stopped challenging himself. He's a mentor, a trailblazer, a legend who has inspired generations of actors and filmmakers. Al Pacino once said, "The actor becomes an instrument that tells the story, and through his passion, pain, and power, he's told stories that will never be forgotten." This isn't just the story of an actor. It's the story of a man who never gave up, a man who lived every line, and a man whose name will echo in film history forever. If you enjoyed this tribute to Al Pacino, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments. What's your favorite Al Pacino role?